Is an MBA needed to do your startup? Or can you actually do your startup without having an MBA degree? Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Shatakshi. I'm an entrepreneur and an ex-BCGer from Boston Consulting Group, along with an MBA from ISB Hyderabad with the Harvard Exchange. And on my channel, I share absolutely free experiences and learning that I acquired during my time with BCG, ISB, and managing my own personal finance. So I talk about personal finance, consulting, and MBA on my channel. So feel free to hit on the subscribe and the notification button so that whenever I'm putting out content, you get notified. It's a very interesting topic. Is an MBA needed to do your own startup? And I actually like that question because the 21st century India and the 21st century world is not just doing an MBA for the heck of doing an MBA. It is really questioning that, hey, is this degree really going to help me to advance my career, and especially for my own startup? And on my channel, I have already made a lot of interesting videos around is MBA dead in 2022. So if you're interested on MBA topics, feel free to check that out as well. But coming back to the topic, once again, I've divided this video into two parts: the importance, the why, how MBA and startup could go hand in hand, and then what kind of value did I gain, especially from ISB Hyderabad with an Harvard Exchange for my own venture, and what kind of value can you safely not anticipate will come from an MBA. And then towards the end, I will give an answer if an MBA is really necessary to do a startup or it's not really necessary. So first and foremost, please do have the biggest rookie mistake that people do when they're thinking of doing their MBA is largely that, why am I really doing this MBA, right? People want to do an MBA because everyone else is doing an MBA, or it's kind of become this IIT JEE degree that is covetous and everyone wants to do it, right? So you need to spend, and those kind of answers just do not come to you by watching videos like this. Those answers, and being very candid, right? I just do not want you to watch all my videos and then anticipate the answer will come to you. The answer will come from you, within you, right? When you will spend time with yourself and just figure out, what do I really want to do with my life? So once you figure out that answer, then a lot of those questions, why do I want to do an MBA, what kind of value will I get from an MBA, also become really obvious to you. Which brings me towards the second point for my own venture. How did ISB Hyderabad MBA with the Harvard Exchange really help me? So the answer is threefold. And once again, that answer may work for you and may not work for you, and that answer could be different for others as well. This is my answer. So first and foremost, the biggest value that I got from ISB Hyderabad MBA within Harvard Exchange, I call Harvard Exchange because that exchange has really helped me also, is number one, network. So the kind of network that I built, not just with my batch but alumni. In fact, Rajat Gupta, who is the first non-American Indian who founded actually ISB Hyderabad, a non-American Indian global CEO of McKinsey & Company, who founded ISB Hyderabad, has taught at my platform. And ISB Hyderabad was the first chord or the first bridge that led me to have a conversation with him, and after multiple conversations, I was able to convince him to come and teach at our platform. So network becomes one of the key things that you get from a good quality MBA, not just unfortunately any MBA. So please always check the kind of network that you will get if you do an MBA from that particular school. So that's point number one. Point number two is very abstract, but I'll be extremely candid. I think my MBA taught me to hustle a lot, because MBA is hectic, and especially I did a 1 year MBA. So the first 6 to 7 months are extremely crazy, because unlike a 2 year MBA where you get placed or you're looking for an employment in the second year, in ISB Hyderabad, you are almost placed by, if you're starting in April, I had by November my McKinsey BCG or job offers. I chose BCG over McKinsey for my own reasons. I think in some video I had shared in detail why did I choose that, but that's not the topic for today. So largely that hustle life has just taught me to do a lot of things by being productive also. I am not saying that you just really hustle and deteriorate your health, absolutely not. I am talking about a sustainable hustle that has just taught me to do a lot of interesting things in life and be productive, and at the same time look out for my mental wellness. I'm a huge advocate of looking out for your mental wellness as well. So that's the second very implicit and a little abstract value that I got from my MBA. You could learn how to hustle and be productive without an MBA as well. That's the second point that has really helped me with my startup, because as a co-CEO, I'm not just doing one thing, right? I'm juggling between product innovation to consumer growth to looking out at the well-being of my 20 plus team members who are currently working at Global Governance Initiative. And I'm also, for example, a part-time content creator. I'm doing this work, and at the same time, this is my personal project and passion because I want to give back. But you're always juggling, right? That MBA has set as a launchpad for me to do a lot of interesting things, which brings me towards the third thing. Specifically in my case, because I run an education venture where we are disrupting the entire MBA space because we run an alternative to an international MBA program. My MBA really helped me. Why? Because at GGI we always benchmark Harvard Business School. I don't care about other edtech organization because they're popping up left, right and center. I very well understand the model of Harvard Business School and how are they able to build the legacy in terms of the job opportunities, the alumni, the extraordinary quality of education. And because I experienced that MBA ecosystem at Harvard and ISB Hyderabad, and ISB Hyderabad is also built on the Harvard model, which is case based. Hence, I am able to take an extraordinary value from my MBA program because I'm largely working in education space by disrupting the MBA program and the MPP program. So to me, largely I'm saying that there are three values that I have gained. One is around network, second is around hustle, and third, because I went through that entire ecosystem of MBA, I know what are good things happening in a conventional MBA program and I know what are the poor things which are happening in a conventional top MBA program. Having said this, what is it that an MBA will absolutely not teach you for running a startup? The MBA may not really teach you how to iterate, how to listen to the consumer well. The heart of any successful startup, and I've learned this after running my own education venture for 3 years from when I'm shooting this video, is by just listening to the consumer time and again and listening what is he or she really trying to learn and then delivering over and over again. So that is one thing that an MBA will not teach you, and mind you, and that's why most of the top successful startup founders and unicorn leaders in this country are not an MBA. And this could be a very strong data point for you to actually learn if an MBA is needed or not. And like I said, you will need to have your own answer. My job with this video is to actually bridge that information asymmetry. How did an MBA really help me, and how did it not really help me with an MBA? How did it not really help me to deliver a successful startup? And like always, as I end all my videos, if you are interested to check out my Global Governance Initiative alternative to an international MBA, we were also given an award by BCG. And your story featured our story, and Poets and Quants, it's an international media house, and they were so impressed with our work because we are disrupting the entire MBA space. The top Ivy League MBA has gone historically to privileged people, and we are trying to break that privilege by bringing very high quality MBA education with employment partnership to a lot of people like you. And I get a lot of purpose and a lot of work satisfaction after doing that work. And shall you be interested, we actually have a startup component in our MBA program also, because I couldn't get a great deal of value in terms of curriculum during my MBA program, and hence we have very purposefully added that startup component in our MBA program as well. And if you like this video, like always, feel free to hit on the like button and share it with your friends so that they get to know about all the cool stuff that we are discussing here, guys. And with that, I do once again cheers with you with chai, and I'll see you very much soon. Take care. Bye bye.